Okay, there we go. Just turn it around. So you're looking at it?
Yeah.
All right, we want to know how much prep is in here.
Human study. Hello, can you hear me? Welcome to the 18th living room session. I'm Scott Parker, Chief of the Chief. Yeah, that's right. We have a live audience. Michael, would you pan real quick? Yeah. All right. Notice how they're socially distanced and they're wearing masks and they're not spitting on each other yet. Anyway,
We're saving it for you.
we are honored. We've been just doing music and then those idiot jugglers for these living room sessions, but now we've got a comedy show, a very special one because these comedians met here at the Chief Theater. I know, isn't that cool? So we're gonna do an improv show starring Katie Carroll and Calder Young. Newlyweds. They don't have to have masks on nor be socially distant because
we're newlyweds.
because they're newlyweds. So go ahead, Michael. Just put that camera back on the tripod here. We're gonna get started. I think, right? My glasses. Okay. So improv is all about audience participation. We know that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Hold on, I have to log into my computer here real quick, guys.
Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yeah, go ahead and be funny.
Thanks for doing this.
Let me,
Caller and Katie.
see if you can see. Raise your hands out there in the audience. It's your first time for improv.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, I can
Okay,
see a
cool.
lot of you. Someone from Louisiana.
You gotta raise your hand if
San
you're from
Diego.
the East Coast. Oh, over here. All right. Yeah.
Who's from Middle America?
Up in the back. Up in the back there.
Yes. All of you from Canada? Anyone?
Hey.
Over there, Nate.
All right.
There's there's like a 15-second lag, so
So improv is a little bit like
A little longer than that.
whose line is it anyway?
Mhm.
So there are rules, but we don't follow a script. We play games with a game format. We'll explain some of those as we go along. And everything isn't made up on the spot, so bear with us here.
Mhm. That's it. And there's gender equality in this show because whose line is 3/4 men and often 100%. But today at the Chief, we are 50-50.
Yes.
right
I
now.
identify that.
Just some housekeeping notes here. The voice you hear that is not Katie and Calder will be Scott. I'm going to be emceeing it tonight. We will take suggestions. You may type them in the comments section. Things like occupations and emotions and locations, things like that. Also, we are going to be putting in our PayPal link because this is a fundraiser as well. If you love what's going on here at the Chief, only way we can continue doing this is if you support us. So, without further ado, we're going to play our very first game. It is called Expert.
Expert. So if you're out there thumbing along on your phone, you're thumbing past us, come back and thumb towards us because this is real live theater.
Live theater. Okay, in this game, Katie Carroll is interviewing Calder. It's not Calder, though. We're not sure who he is yet, but he is an expert being interviewed by Katie. I said that already. We need to decide what he's an expert on, folks, so just go ahead and shout out some weird things. What is Calder an expert on?
Whale psychologist.
Whale psychologist. He talked over somebody. What else did someone say?
Wildfire therapist.
Oh.
Oh.
It's a very current topic. Locke, you're overruled. We're going to go with Joe Haynes, Yampatika Executive Director. Joe Haynes in the audience.
Yes.
Calder is an expert on wildfire psychology? What?
Therapy.
Therapy. Wildfire therapy. Take it away.
Well, welcome to our favorite show, Youre On Fire. And today we've got someone who's an actual expert in fires and love. So I'd like to welcome my guest,
Ichabod Zumadon.
Ichabod Zumadon. I always want to hear you say your name first because sometimes
It's French.
Cost me more. So I feel, let's first talk about temperature. The temperature in this room is very hot, like wildfires. Why don't you tell us when you can sense the energy of a wildfire?
Well, first first let me give you a little background on how I got into wildfire therapy. I was in a different field, whale psychology, and I got bored. Whales don't have a lot of problems, so I decided to move a little bit more of a burning desire to move into something a little less tangible and a little more smoky, if you will.
Yes, and actually, I did want our audience to hear all about that burning desire that actually moved you into the Santa Clarita fire last year. You walked through the fire and came out the other side. Not a burn on you.
Yes.
In fact, your eyes were bluer than ever. What happened?
Yes, well, I became one with the water. As you know, water is the enemy of fire and will protect you if you become like water. Fire cannot touch you unless you are being chased by a bottle rocket.
Wow. Well, I'm wondering, I'm an air sign myself, and what happens if you combine fire with air?
Well, there's two things that can happen, my dear. The first one is the fire can suck all the air out of the room and distinguish itself. Or the air can blow the fire out
Oh.
in one gasp.
Well, perhaps we shouldn't talk about air and fire because we don't want the air to blow anything out.
Well, there's a third thing that can happen as well. You can have a proper mixture of air and fire, and you can create a combustible flame which can power the city.
Oh, combustible flames. Well, our audience loves hearing things like that. I wondered if you might talk about your newest book. Right now, I'm under the impression that you've published two simultaneously. One nonfiction about the heart of a fire, and one romance novel called The Heart of the Flame.
Yes.
How did you do it at the same
Who just
time?
writes one book
No one.
at a time when you can write two? I remember my first one, which was called Heart of a Fire,
Part one.
Part 1. It was very different than my second one, which was called the
Heart of the
Romance
Fire.
Heart of
Part
a Fire, Part 2. Well, I started with Part 2, to be honest. I was influenced by the Star Wars saga, and I started
Oh my.
Episode 4. And I thought I would start with Episode 2, Heart of a Fire 2. Which the Heart of a Fire is truly the jewel of the Nile.
Indeed.
Yes.
In fact, you can romance that stone, that blue sapphire in the fire. Wow, I'm feeling so warm. I fear I might combust myself, so we just have time for
Did
one
you
more
know
question.
that a diamond and a pencil lead are made up of the same material? Graphite.
Yes. And I wondered if you might sign autographs for our audience at the conclusion
I
of this
would love-
interview with your
I would love
diamond
to.
pencil.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes. Although I'm still working on Part 1 of my book. So if anybody out there has some experiences with fire and you need some therapy on that, I run $10,000 an hour.
Oh,
And
gosh.
I will
Well,
clear it right up in half an hour.
that's wonderful, Ichabod Jimina. If you are interested in reading Heart of the Flame Part 2, but Part 1 of which he's working on, you can go to Amazon. Thank you for joining us.
All right, that was fun. We've got some people tuning in. Haley Berg is watching while she makes spaghetti.
Hi, Haley.
And Jill, your relative,
My mom!
your mom is watching from the devastation in Iowa, which we drove through. It took us forever to find a hotel when we were taking Delaney to Interlochen. Horrible.
Very
Yeah.
bad.
Anyway,
Yeah.
all right, we're gonna do this again. I need Katie and Calder to switch places. Yeah, and Nicole Duke has a suggestion. Katie, you are an expert on toe fungus.
Oh,
Yeah.
yum.
Same game. Calder's interviewing Katie this time. Take it away.
Welcome to the cooking channel, everybody. We've got ourselves a treat today. The British Cooking Channel has moved towards the operating room, and we've got an expert in toe fungus that's going to be teaching you how to cook with toe fungus. It's Disgusting, but delicious.
That's exactly right, and it's the name of my new comic strip, Disgusting and Delicious. It's comics, but recipes.
Comics and recipes. Comics. Enlighten me. Yes, cooking, comics, recipes, and fungus.
Well, I learned when I was in 3rd grade that my friend Leslie made fun of me because I liked fungus and lichen and moths.
Oh dear.
And so I worked out my problems with a comic strip. But then it became famous and everybody wanted to read the comics and learn about toe fungus, so it worked.
Heartwarming story. Heartwarming story. Please do go on. This Leslie, was she a tall girl?
She was a tall girl, and she also had red hair.
Red hair. Red hair.
Yes, it's the color of flames, and it made me nervous.
When did toe fungus become part of this? Because
Well, when I came out of the womb, apparently there was fungus on the table. Some moms, I guess, have other bodily fluids that come out, but my mum had the toe fungus. And so it's really been a
were
problem.
you born in a shed?
Yes, I was actually born in the shed. That was part of what Leslie made fun of me about as well.
Oh.
In Surrey, a Surrey shed. And you may know that it's a very popular thing. You know,
And this inspired you to cook? That's pure brilliant. Brilliant. All this brought you to a cooking career.
But of course, the Surrey sheds can't have gas. You know, you can only cook on charcoal. So, by cooking on charcoal, and you use what you have. And my best recipe, if you go to Comics 749, was published in 2004. And my best recipe is a toe fungus combined with a sheep's liver. Yes,
Delicious.
it is delicious.
Now, can you explain to me the moment that you came up with your award-winning recipe, sheep fungus toe liver? What-
Toe fungus sheep liver.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. Well, I was on a trip to America at the historic Chief Theater in Steamboat Springs. And I walked into the room and there was a big sign that said it was a 501c3 accepting donations. And I looked at the sign and I thought, oh my God, I could get people giving donations to me if I put all my recipes down in a comic strip.
Makes perfect sense.
Yes, so
Yes.
I gave the donation
So
to
you
the
used your
theater and then
donation.
myself.
You used your donation to help other people.
Yes, that's what I am. I am a helper. All of us Surrey shellers must stick together and be helpers.
Well, I hope that encourages you to be helpers out there from watching our show today. That is all the time that we have for cooking with toe fungus.
Well done.
Okay.
We forgot to tell you guys. We're keeping score.
Oh.
Chad and I are keeping score. I have for game 1. I have Katie at 25 and Calder at 20.
Ooh.
Very random.
Wow.
I have it.
It's like golf. The lower the score, the better.
Oh yeah.
I have it at 20 each, but Calder got a bonus point for the Star Wars save.
Ooh.
But Katie
Whoa.
got 2 bonus points for the Chief Theater donation.
Oh, all right.
Woo.
So 22 to 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, this next game, we have several of our chief players in the audience here, and several of them were in our improv troupe this past winter. Joe Haynes, we're calling you out, buddy. You're going to be the bell ringer for Shoulda Said.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so the way this works, Joe is going to sit over here, this table. I'm going to take the camera.
Come on, waiter.
In case you guys didn't see,
Actually,
there's
Joe,
a
you're gonna take the camera.
I'm gonna take the camera.
This is the angle we're going to have. You okay
Okay.
with that, Joe?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sober enough.
Yeah, it's for Calder's bad breath, actually. I made a request. We have the
Tell you
air
how it
filter.
looks here in a second.
Hey, my finger isn't in the way, is it? Right now. Sorry. Just.
Should have said. Okay. This is a game where Katie and Calder are going to act out a scene, And anytime Joe rings the bell, he thinks they should have said something different. So if he rings the bell, they have to repeat the last line that was just said with something different. And he could ring the bell several times in a row, and they've got to come up with several different lines. All right. So what we need right now from our audience, that's a good angle, Joe. That's going to work. What do you think, guys?
That's awesome.
Okay. We need... I got someone that said sound is not good.
The sound is not good. That's not a suggestion.
Calder should speak in a German accent, someone said.
That'll improve the sound.
Yeah.
He's got a good one.
Maybe someone take their phone out in the lobby and listen and tell me what it sounds like on a phone. You know, someone doesn't mind.
Okay. Should have said, I need an occupation, first of all. Shout out at any occupation.
Beekeeper.
A beekeeper, and then I need a location.
Jurassic Park.
There are beekeepers in Jurassic Park. Okay. I like that. That's your scene.
These miniature bees may be small, but they pack a good punch.
As soon as I finish putting on the poisonous dino gas, the bees will be able to go into Jurassic Park and spy for us.
I love being a maniacal beekeeper. I hate being a maniacal beekeeper. I wish I was more benevolent.
Oh, please.
Tasked with taking over the world by bees. Please. Kindness is more my game. Charity is more my game. Love and beauty and painting is more my game. But my parents wanted me to be a beekeeper.
Are you telling me that you lied to me our entire maniacal relationship?
Of course.
Your
This relationship is based on lies. It's maniacal.
I'm not sure what to say except you are the biggest liar in all of Jurassic Park, and every single one of these dinosaurs lies down at night. Every single one of these dinosaurs swaddles themselves together and therefore are lying in a group. You are ungentlemanly, sir.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And if you think about my last statement that everything is a lie, the fact that I said that I've been lying to you is probably a lie, which means it's actually the truth.
You know what? You're fired. You know what? I'm leaving you on this island with the poisonous dino glass. Yes.
I'd like to see you. Wait, there's a bell.
You've never done the dishes and you've never loved this partnership.
Thank you, Joe. You're welcome.
All right, Joe Haynes, guest. Michael, would you clip that back in there for me, please? Thank you. This is a team effort here today, folks. Appreciate you guys. Okay. Oh, score. We got to score that. Score that. Okay. We're gonna go with. I'm giving Katie 500 points, and Calder gets 2 gold stars.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll see if there's a conversion chart somewhere. Okay.
Does it help if we talk louder?
I thought
Audio's
the sound
good.
sounded good.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Audio sounds good. So, what's his name?
Ban him.
Cannon, hike.
Is it canon?
No, I don't know.
We're gonna tell. Hold on. Let's scroll through the comments. Darlene, turn up your hearing aid.
Or the volume.
Or the.
Or the volume.
Well, the volume technically is a hearing aid, isn't it?
Well,
Technically.
Do you know that they sell hearing aids that connect to your cell phone? Yeah, whenever I call my Uncle Tom, he picks up from his cell phone in his hearing aids. It's a thing.
That's like that.
I know.
Okay. Next up, we let's see. We're Katie and Calder. They're just gonna have fun. They're gonna do a scene as a newlywed couple, and they're let's see here. We need something weird about their honeymoon. Where is there an odd place for their honeymoon to take place?
Craig Maricoff.
Oh, they're honeymooning and Craig.
And what game are we playing?
Well, I don't want to spoil it for the audience,
Oh.
but we're going to do it a couple of different times.
Right.
So
Okay.
just do a scene
Run our honeymoon and Craig.
where you are honeymooning and Craig. Let me get the bell here.
Do you think this chicken's for sale?
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay, you can open them. I supersized it. Yay!
Do I
And yes, I
remember-
do think that chicken's for sale.
Do I remember what game we're playing?
It's not.
Yeah.
It's.
Yeah, you know, we're on our honeymoon. Come on, why is everything got to be a game for you? I just supersized your present. You got biggie fries, a double cheese, and McNuggets. I went to 2 different restaurants to get you this, and I'm gonna buy that chicken because you like it.
Calder, stop it with your chicken McNuggets and your supersized because I got you something really special for our wedding.
I'll close my eyes. Can I open them?
Open them and put both your hands
Oh
out.
my God! It's a whale.
I know.
It's a seal whale.
I know you always wanted to practice psychology from your undergrad at Northwest Colorado College.
Where did you find this in Craig?
I found it in the Elkhead Reservoir. And it costs a lot more than
How-
2 supersized sodas.
But hey, you know, it's not a contest. This is how much I love you. Now help me put the seal on the couch.
Always telling me what to do, even on our honeymoon.
Okay, sorry, I kind of screwed you guys up a little bit. Anyway, this game is called Seen 3 Different Ways. And the next game was what I was going to do, so my bad, I messed with you. But anyway, so that exact scene that you just did, I need it again, but in a different genre.
Oh, okay, got it.
So what you're going to do now is the Honeymoon and Craig as a sci-fi scene. Okay? You got it? Questions?
Got it.
Okay.
No, that's the next game.
Shut off your eye visor. Oh, no peeking on infrared.
I'm not peeking on infrared. Are you going to buy me that robo chicken?
If it's for sale. But before, look what just came out of the hydrolyzer.
Oh my gosh, I'm holding it, but I can't open my eye visor.
Okay, let me turn it on.
Oh my god, it's on fire! It's on fire!
Oh, switch infrared. Yeah.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
just the way you like it. Hydrolyzed from taco smell and
Tacos.
Frito pies.
Taco smell, Frito pie.
Yeah, you know, just like you used to like back in the 2000s. I thought I'd...
For our newlywed week?
Yeah, that's top of the line.
You better put on your super suit because I'm ready to punch you right now.
Well, okay. Super suit on.
Put your eye visor down.
Eye visor down.
I'm gonna show you what I got you.
I bet it's better than what I pulled out of the hydrolyzer.
Put your eye visor down. I can see the infrared
Okay, sorry.
coming through. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. All right. Take your infrared off.
Oh my God, it's a hydro whale. It's a hydro whale replica from the early 2000s.
Thank God if you didn't know what I meant, that I was going to put your injury suit on. Now,
I've always wanted one of those. Too bad they went extinct in the great...
stop. I can see that you're overcome by what I'm saying.
Oh, thank goodness.
Do you know how many peso alien coin currencies that I've had to use to
At least
purchase the
12.
hydro wheel from the early 2000s?
Yeah, you
I'm going
probably...
to buy a time-traveling machine to go back in time and get this from the early 2000s.
Why are we fighting on our honeymoon so much?
God, why do you love taco smell so much? I can't
Oh.
My infrared's burning my tears.
Oh.
called Scene Three Ways. That was 2. Now I need a third genre, folks.
K-pop.
I don't know what that is.
Horror porn.
Oh, stop it. PG.
Horror.
Or
I thought he said.
he said PG.
So now he just said
All right, horror. Horror. Which is, you know, pretty accurate for a Honeymoon and Craig.
Wow.
It's so cold here.
It's so cold out here.
There's so many ranchers. They keep carrying these pitchforks around.
Now one had a whole roll of barbed wire. He was just stringing it up.
I'm so scared. I'm afraid you didn't even give me a present.
I did get you a present.
You got me a present.
It's not fast food.
Oh my God.
I promise. I put a lot of thought into it this time. The first 2 times I didn't, but this time I did.
Well, should I have hope while we're in Craig? Oh, I feel like I didn't need to
It's
close
your
my
favorite
eyes.
cereal, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's been gone. Oh my God! Let me brush it off real quick. I had no idea you were allergic to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh, jeez.
I got you a present too. It's over there. My legacy. Freedom, my legacy.
I never took a CPR class. I'm not sure how this works.
You're killing me. I love. Wait. Oh, here comes a rancher.
Can you breathe yet? Is this working?
I'm breaking. Jimmy Fallon is ruining me.
Oh. Try walking it off. I'll help you out. I'll help you out. Oh, I'll fix your mic too.
This is really
Your
hard.
earrings are beautiful in your eyes this late. I'm sorry I scared you with the allergic cereal. Thought it'd be a funny joke. I was wrong. Again, like always. I guess that's the way this marriage is going to go.
That was incredible. We've got lots of fun comments coming in here. We've got
That took a turn.
Ellen Lay says, "You're the funniest married duo since Lucy and Desi."
Oh.
Wow.
Joe Lockhart. Oh, Riley's defending Craig. Sorry, Riley. You
Is
know.
there a Taco Bell in Craig? Because there's one in Steamboat.
There is in Craig.
Let's see. Joe Lockhart had something. Oh, congratulations, Katie and Calder.
Oh, thanks.
And anyway,
Is this fixed? Is it fixed? I don't know. The horror's still happening in my
we can hear
ponytail.
you.
Okay.
All right, next game. This is what threw Katie. We're doing questions only. This is a game where they can only speak. Score. That one I have Katie with an A++ and Calder with 2 smiley faces.
All right.
All right.
So this is the score right now here,
Wow.
folks. Here you go.
It's too far away.
I'm not sure. We're gonna have to take
You gotta hold it pretty close.
Yeah.
No,
Like way closer.
Wedding present.
That's,
Calder's gonna take CPR
okay.
at Old Town Hospital.
No one
It's
can.
too dark there,
There
unfortunately.
you go. Back it up a little.
Arbitrary thing.
Oh.
Chad, what's your score going on there, buddy?
Oh, I had Calder comes away with 50 billion can come walks.
Ooh.
And
Whoa.
yeah, and Katie gets a thumbs up.
Thumbs up to 50 billion something or others.
Kumquats. It's a delicious fruit.
Kumquats. All right.
Great fruit.
All right. Questions only. So the game is to have an actual scene that makes sense. No ping ponging back and forth. If there's more hesitation than should be allowed, we're allowed to boo them.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, the audience is excited.
The audience is on this, and then Chad and I will be keeping track of this. So this is where I was going. Odd place for a honeymoon. Think really, really, really odd place for a honeymoon.
Mariana Trench.
Ooh.
That's different.
The Antarctic Circle.
No, we're gonna go with the Mariana Trench. The trench. They're in a trench, a deep, deep trench.
Do you see the eel at starboard?
What did you say? Sorry.
Do you see the eel at starboard?
Did you check the airlock?
Isn't that your job, first mate?
Why would I be doing that when I was hired for decorations?
Don't you know first mate covers all kinds of duties?
Who put the curtains in here? This is all wrong.
Can you see the electric eel at starboard and document it?
Does the electric eel have 5 star-shaped legs that keep wiggling this way and that? It's disgusting.
Did I have an aneurysm the day I hired you?
What's an aneurysm? I'm here to decorate, not designate.
Oh,
I know. What's an aneurysm?
Ping pong.
Ping pong.
-2 for Calder.
Did you know your shoes untied?
Why didn't you tell me before? I could have tripped as this Mariana Trench is very windy, don't you know?
How is the Mariana Trench windy underwater?
Oh, did you actually go to University of Southern California, or was that a lie too, Lloyd?
Lloyd no longer lives here. I am Sea Monster Man!
That was not a question. So, Katie has 0 for that one, and Calder has -3. Yeah. All right.
what do you got, Chad? You got the part?
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Okay.
Well, I did have 5 brownie points for Calder, but he blew it.
Okay. All right. That was questions only. Now, to make it even harder, we're going to do a game called Statements Only.
We switch sides.
Yeah. And they're having an argument about something, folks. What are they arguing about?
What aren't they arguing about?
Questions only was the last game, Joe.
How about like mask wearing? Ooh.
Topical.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They're statements only. So now they can only speak in statements, no questions. Same rules, no ping-ponging, no delayed pause and things like that. So, and we will boo you.
I'm a man!
A real man would wear this mask. I've made it for you, and I pricked my hand 11 times.
Good! Real masks have blood and sewn into them.
Oh, I see. 11 pricks is not enough. Fine. Hold out your hand. Take the needle. Now, scar me.
Cover your mouth! That's enough punishment for you for a day. I shall eat this needle to show you how strong I am.
I have smeared my blood on this mask to show you how much I love you.
They take a lot longer to chew than you would think.
Take your time. The longer time you take chewing the needle, the more I can swoosh my A-positive blood into this pink and purple zigzag mask.
I told you mask didn't work. We're smearing our blood together. That's like the biggest contagion ever.
Not at all, because when we're married, we share blood.
But not for lunch. That's just not right.
My mother taught me lunch is full of nutrients, and I'm giving you all of the nutrients of my left hand. Where my artery goes into my left ring finger where you placed our wedding band. And therefore,
I
this
want
is
to watch
hot blood.
cartoons now. This is making me nauseous.
Aren't you a man?
Yes, I'm alive.
That was the question.
Hey, good job.
Right? Question at the end.
That's a question.
Whoops. Okay, now we're going to have Katie and Calder reenact a historic event after they take a sip. Oh, the score on that one was 10 to 10. Yep, so far I think we're pretty close to a tie.
Yeah, just for the record, too.
Okay, historic event, something like the moon landing. What, moon landing? Okay, moon landing. You guys are going to reenact the moon landing. And, but we're going to time you on this. You have, hold on. Who has a stopwatch?
I do.
Everyone with
It's on your cell phone. Your cell phone has a
It's
stopwatch.
being used right now.
I got one.
The moon landing needs to happen in a minute? 1 minute. Who's got Sarah? Okay.
Yeah.
Sarah, would you like to take the seat here with the bell?
Ooh, yes, Sarah! And Joe, we didn't got for you earlier with the bell. Max.
Okay.
It's full.
Um,
Sarah's much better.
1 minute
Wow.
to reenact the moon landing.
Go.
Are we gonna get a go?
Go!
Buzz! I can't see it.
Hang on. Well, you're looking through the wrong tube.
Ah! Oh my God, we're right on top of the moon!
That is awesome.
Ah!
Almost missed it. Goes into the head.
Oh God, Buzz is worse. That's why no one will remember your name. Quick, fire drill.
Fire drill. Woo-hoo! Woo! Woo-hoo! Oh, sorry, I don't do the Chinese fire drill.
Buzz, I'm
Remember
going
that
out.
name?
Buzz, I'm going out there without you.
Okay, well fine, I'm not done doing my business. I'll watch you from in here.
Didn't even get to the line.
Can't be predictable. Who knew what happened right
Okay,
before that line?
well, the name of this game is called HalfLife, so we need the exact same scene in 30 seconds now.
Got it.
Sarah, the timekeeper, will tell you when to start.
Go.
Buzz, I can't see it. I can't see the moon.
Okay, hang on.
No, I can't see it. Can't see
I
it.
didn't finish up in there. You're in the long tube.
Ah!
Ow!
Buzz, I can see the moon. We're right on top of the moon.
Yep, pretty cool.
Come on, fire drill.
Fire drill. Woo! Chinese fire drill. You remember that game? That was fun.
Not a Chinese fire drill. Why do you think everybody in American history forgets your name? I'm going out without you.
Well, I'm not done anyway.
Oh, that was 30 seconds.
Wow.
30 seconds. Half-Life, same scene, 15 seconds. Sarah will cue you.
Ready, go.
I can't see it. I bet I'm in the wrong tube.
Oh, I don't have enough time to come out. I better just
I
stay in
can
here.
see it.
Woo!
Fire drill.
I don't know what they say about Chinese
People
food
won't.
on the astronauts, but tell you what,
Buzz, people
Bad
won't remember
menu
your
planning.
name. I'm
Oh,
not
very
sure.
nice, very nice. All right, what, 7.5 now? Is that where we're at?
7 or 8.
7? We'll give you 8. We'll give you an extra half second.
okay.
Go.
I don't have time to take a dump.
I can see the moon. I think.
You better get out there. Nobody remembers my name.
Buzz, no one remembers your name. I'm Neil Armstrong.
You're so brave.
All right, good
You're
job.
so brave.
And just for fun, let's knock this down to 3 seconds for the grand finale.
Ready, go. All right, let's get outside. Yay!
All right, that was Half-Life. Good job on that one. Calder, we're going to give you 200,000 points for the potty humor. And Katie, minus 12 for not saying one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Woo.
Sorry.
It's okay, but Buzz Aldrin was like a main character. Just as a reminder, he also was on the spaceship.
Who?
Buzzed Aldrin. Okay, now this is a really
Michael Collins?
fun game.
Huh?
Is that Michael Collins? Phil Collins?
Was that Michael
Phil
Collins?
Collins, brother.
The Irish Renegade? What?
No, the man who was in the command module.
Oh, I missed something.
Watch Apollo 19.
No, I've only seen the one with Tom Hanks.
I saw Apollo 20. Okay. This game is a fun one. This is called World's Worst, where basically Katie and Calder just stand up. They take turns saying things that the world's worst whatever would say. We're going to give you some suggestions. So the first one would be the world's worst doctor. Take it away.
All right, Dr. Pepper does the trick.
So just keep eating the triple chocolate colossal cake and stop walking around. In fact, have you seen the movie WALL-E? If you could be like those people, just do nothing, enervate.
I don't really know what I'm supposed to do, but I think we should operate.
Okay, you're ready for your proctology exam?
Oh, maybe we can do that after. All right, your world's worst chefs now.
Sorry, I'm late. I just got back from my midnight job as a doctor.
Well. Ah! Ah! Ooh, you know what? Toe fungus.
All right, world's worst babysitters now. World's worst babysitters. Just sitting on the baby.
Yeah, sure. You know what? Just walk all over me. Just walk all over me.
So when you guys leave, I'm just gonna call my boyfriend and he's gonna bring over a bunch of drugs.
Yeah, you can stay up late. Let's eat ice cream. Let's watch movies. Wait, this isn't world's best babysitter.
Yeah, I run a virtual service, so just have your kids call me. And you can run it from home.
Yeah, so I am $100 an hour plus an additional $25 per additional kid, and I only watch up to one kid at a time.
World's worst teacher.
Ooh.
Yeah, just open your books and read a chapter.
Hey guys, so yeah, I'm just gonna step away from my computer screen, but you all stay in the Zoom room.
All right, this is going to be your music class, but we're going to do it in the gym, and then we're also going to count kids so you get your math lesson at the same time and write a paper.
Okay, kids. Now we're going to practice our fire drill. So everyone, stand up in your own home next to your parents who are trying to work from home, and on the count of 3, we're all going to scream fire drill and make fire siren sounds. Ready? Go!
Okay, line up by socioeconomic status and then divide into ethnic background.
All right, that is world's worst. Way to end that one. Calder gets 2 billion points. And Katie gets 1 billion. Okay.
Katie did better.
Okay, fine. She added 1. 11 billion. All right. Okay, this is a newish game we're going to try here for, I think this might be our penultimate game. Penultimate? Fancy word.
Wow.
This is combining a game called 2 as 1, where Calder and Katie have to answer like they're sharing a brain. So basically they talk at the same time. But we're combining this with a game called Oracle. So the Oracle is a game where the audience asks questions, and Katie and Calder will answer them, but they will answer them simultaneously. So, audience, do we have any questions for these fine comedians on stage?
Will it ever rain again?
Oh, the question from Kirk is, will it ever rain again?
It will rain when you stop it. It will rain when you stay. It will rain when you stink.
It will rain when you stink. Kirk, stop showering. Okay. All right. More More questions from the audience, please. Okay.
When will there be a
Or on
vaccine?
Facebook.
When will there be a vaccine for COVID?
Oh, okay. So we will, since there's a little bit of a pause here, we'll go to Sarah's question next, but please type in your questions. Ryan Fleming, I know you're watching, so type in a question for the Oracle here. But Sarah's question is, when will there be a vaccine for COVID?
March. March 28th. Bride and grooms. March 20, bride and grooms. Broccoli.
Apparently the Oracle's been drinking. Okay. All right. Well, it's all right here, Chief. We encourage that behavior. Ryan typed in his question. Why does it hurt when he pees?
Oh, geez.
Well, you might need to see a dentist. You might need to see a dentist.
Ryan Fleming might need to see a dentist. I don't want to know why. Okay. Any other questions?
When are you gonna have kids?
When are they going to have kids was the question.
Wait, right now?
Fade to black, fade to black. Okay. Nice. All right, well, we decided maybe for a grand finale, we would do a game where we bring a couple of the other players up, socially distanced, though. Keith and Chad and Joe and Kirk, would you like to participate in Chorus of Gripes? You know Chorus of Gripes, guys, right? All right, so try to be 6 feet apart, and
Here, let's see this.
And guy measurements?
and
Sorry, Scott.
be loud. This will not be mic'd really good, guys, but what's going to happen is each of these players, including Katie and Calder, we're going to each pick something that they're going to gripe about. And then it's sort of like a... Or should we... Yeah, there we go. Keith, good job. Is that...
Yeah.
All right, Joe, maybe be in this end of the rug.
Yeah, I'm trying to stand.
No, you good? All right.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to pick the gripes. Kirk, what are you going to gripe about?
Dry summers.
Dry summers. So Kirk, raise your hand, Kirk, so everyone in the audience knows who Kirk is going to gripe about dry summers. Keith, how about yourself?
There's this one guy in my neighborhood that has way too green of a lawn. I think he's breaking the watering restrictions.
Oh, water restrictions, scofflaws. Okay. Keith, raise your hand. There we go. Got that. Okay. Joe?
I am going
Where's
to
your hand?
gripe about the fact that out-of-town drivers don't know how to use turn signals.
Oh, turn signals, mostly out of town wise. Okay. Chad, in the back there?
I had one.
Turning signals?
No, sort of. I am going to gripe about Calder.
Okay, Chad's going to gripe about Calder. Calder, what are you going to gripe about?
No gripe about Chad.
Oh, that seems fair. And Katie?
I'll gripe about people who ask really personal questions.
Oh, my. Now, okay, I'm going to... Can you tell me if I'm like way too in the way here? Because I've got to conduct.
You're good.
Is that okay? So, the way it goes is if I point to you, you start griping. And if I do this, you gripe louder, and then you gripe softer, and I cut you off. right? You guys know this, all right? So, look.
One drop of rain, that's all I want. Just a, you can tell there's going to be a
Just a
problem
drop.
as soon as they
Just
have an
a
out of
drop
town
of rain.
license plate.
2 drops,
You
3
know
drops,
they're
4
just
drops.
going to get to an intersection and they're not going to be able to
And
do
you know what?
anything
Speaking
correctly.
of drops,
Let alone.
there are way too many drops of water on this guy's lawn. Like, it is as green as green can be.
When someone's your friend, you hope they wouldn't put you on the spot in front of other friends.
Oh,
But I guess
they're
sometimes they can't help
all
themselves,
they're
but you
gonna
know what? It doesn't matter.
talented. He's always got bulging muscles.
You can't spray paint.
It's simply they're halfway in the turn lane, halfway not in the turn lane. You don't know what to do.
And now there's something called dry lightning. Are you kidding? Are you serious? Dry lightning? How can there be lightning when it's
All
dry?
I'm gonna say is just
Why
how
is it
much what if I can have this? That's my parents!
Crazy.
And that's our show tonight, folks.
Yay! Don't forget that Troupe Theater is a 501c3 nonprofit, and we all met and became friends, and we got married because of this place. So click the PayPal link and give a few bucks because Troupe Theater deserves it.
It's a live theater. Do not let it die.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching.
This will be on YouTube.
Katie
In
wins.
the next several days. The final tally. Hold on, Chad and I need to total up our scores.
Yeah.
And
The winner is. That's a tie on mine.
Katie wins.
Katie wins, so Katie wins. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Be safe and donate.
Wow.
That's all right.
Is that what happened?